All right, you guys. So TTV Network, like, share, and subscribe as y'all tap on in, man. And this Trump situation with Epstein continues to go deeper and deeper, man, and it continues to get more and more interesting as the days go by. So now, Donald J. Trump is irate after uh, seeing uh, a statue of him and Jeffrey Epstein holding hands, which appeared on the National Mall. Now, apparently, according to this report I'm reading, it says that a statue of the president, Donald Trump, holding Jeffrey Epstein's hand and a titled Best Friends Forever appeared appeared in the National Mall in Washington, D.C. on Tuesday morning, right? Bro, man, this hold on, bro. This is unbelievable, man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, man. Hold on, bro. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work, bro. Bro, who did this shit, man? So it says the bronze painted installation titled Best Friends Forever depicts the two men smiling at each other. Each with an arm and a leg raised as if in mid-frolic in honor of Friendship Month. It says, in quote, "We celebrate long-lasting bond between President Donald J. Trump and his closest friend, Jeffrey Epstein." Reads the plaque. Oh, man, with hands making the shape of a heart, man. Now, September is widely recognized as Friendship Month, man. Now, Trump has repeatedly downplayed his relationship with Epstein, the convicted sex offender who died in jail in August of 2019, but it remains a sore spot for him as his administration faces continued calls to release the Epstein files, a trove of documents from various investigations into the disgraced financier. Now, a group called the Secret Handshake claimed responsibility for the statue after it arrived on National Mall Tuesday morning. Now, and while a National Park Service permit issued for the statue obtained by NPR allowed it to remain there until Sunday evening, eyewitness video showed U.S. Park Police hauling it onto a truck before sunrise on Wednesday. Now, a spokesperson for the Department of the Interior told NPR that the statue was removed because it was not compliant with the permit issued, though did not specify how. Now, the Secret Handshake is accusing Trump administration of illegally removing the statue as a part of its crackdown on speech, as it disagrees with. Now, on the heels of the ABC's temporary suspension of Jimmy Kimmel's late night show Under Pressure from the FCC, the White House did not respond to the NPR's questions about the artwork's removal, but had previously criticized it. Now, liberals are free to waste their money however they see fit, but it's not news that Epstein knew Donald Trump because Donald Trump kicked Epstein out of his club for being a creep, the White House spokesperson Abigail Jackson told NPR on Wednesday. Now, a Secret Handshake group member who spoke on the condition of anonymity out of fear of retaliation from the Trump administration told the NPR over email that it found out late Tuesday that some people within the Parks Department, aka most likely the Trump administration, were trying to find ways to say we were not in compliance. Now, they said the group was reassured that if that were to happen, it would get 24 hours written notice to remove the statue themselves as required by permit. Instead, they showed up in the middle of the night without notice and physically toppled the statue, broke it, and took it away. The member said, "We don't know where it is." Now, on Wednesday afternoon, the group member told the NPR they had been allowed to see the statue and sent the NPR pictures of the figures ripped from their pedestals and broken into pieces. Now, it says that Trump and Epstein ran in similar circles in Florida and New York in the beginning of the 1980s. They socialized at parties and flew together on Epstein's private jet. In one 2002 interview, Trump called Epstein a terrific guy and referenced their shared penchant for beautiful women. But Trump says their friendship ended before 2006 when Epstein was indicted for soliciting prostitution. Now, in 2019, after Epstein was arrested on sex trafficking charges, Trump reportedly described himself as not a fan and said the two hadn't spoken since a falling out some 15 years ago. And in July, Trump said he banned Epstein from his Mar-a-Lago club in Florida after Epstein reportedly stole employees who worked at the spa there, including some young women, right? Now, Trump's refusal to release the Epstein files, despite his campaign's vow to do so, has prompted criticism across the aisle and pressure from Congress. In August, the House Oversight Committee subpoenaed thousands of pages of records from the Justice Department regarding its investigation into Epstein and his associate Ghislaine Maxwell. It released some of those documents earlier this month. Among them was a copy of a book, a 50th birthday well wishes that Epstein's friends made for him in 2003. And let me tell y'all something, man. Bro, this thing is crazy going on with Trump, man. This situation with Trump, bro, I'm telling y'all something, man. Bro, it's not going to end well, man. You got Trump out here, man. A lot of people think that he's censoring people's voices. They think that this is the same dude that fought against censorship when it didn't benefit him. And now when people are stir-frying him, now people are getting censored. And a lot of people have questions and problems about that. Rightfully so. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think it's right if you complain about censorship, but then you go out here and then you try to do what? Allegedly have people censored. Donald Trump was sitting there complaining when Jimmy Kimmel got back on TV. Why? Like I said before, you know what I'm saying? He's got heat right now in this situation with James Comey. You know, people on his helmet about that situation with James Comey. Donald Trump has a lot of stuff on his plate right now. People not playing with this cat, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all, bro, I think they're going to wage a situation against him where they're going to go look for articles of impeachment against this guy. Why should I tell y'all? I'm not just saying this stuff just to say it to everybody. I think this is really going to happen. I think they're going to try to pull up articles of impeachment on Donald Trump at some point in time in the very near future. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Let me know what y'all feel about this statue being torn down. Illegally, they said. Right? Y'all let me know what y'all think. That's a fact, though. Trump always be talking about people like he'll trash people. Look at the things he said about Rosie O'Donnell over the years. Look how he talked about people. Called women pigs and stuff like this. But is that muffled? No, people celebrate that. But then when somebody says something about him, it's a problem. If somebody says something against him or something he don't like, that's a problem. Like I said, man, that's a very thin line that's being walked out here. Y'all let me know what y'all feel in the comments. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.